the unshakable feeling that Kevin Bacon was in my wardrobe, tied up and naked. Either I'm guilty of kidnapping an international celebrity, or he's in there voluntarily. Katie Greensworth.
We were 16. Why are you bringing this up?
You told her I had herpes! He could be my soulmate.
Katie Greensworth was not your soulmate. Anyway, I thought you were still hung up on that Judy thing. You know her name? Where she lives? What she does for a living? Have you never spoken to her before?
Judy.
Judy?
Judy!
Judy?
Judy?
Judy!
Judy, is that okay?
If you're around later, we thought we might head over to the hub for a drink.
Cool. Well, maybe see you then.
Dustin Hoffman, who was in Sleepers with Kevin Bacon. 2 moves. My turn.
Do we have to? I'm not a savant like you.
You're the idiot. I'm a savant. A perfect pair. Come on, I'll give you an easy one.
None of them are easy. All right, go on then.
Okay, a really easy one. Michael Fassbender.
Michael's Fassbender. The only reason I still watch these films is just in case we get a glimpse of that. I know you know, so let's start there. So, Shane with that blonde girl who's always crying.
Oh, you can't use her if you don't know her name.
Bollocks, I can't. I only know certain things like your birthday, my name.
Or countless items of inane trivia. Miss, did you know the equal sign was invented in
All
10B?
Look, I don't remember films, you do.
That's why it's fun. It's the only category I can beat you at.
All right. So, Shane with the blonde crying girl who was in Great Gatsby with Leonardo DiCaprio.
Come on, Jude, you can do it in one move.
What?
Kevin Bacon and Michael Fassbender in a film together that we watched together recently.
The only one I can remember is Shane, and that blocked everything else out.
Like an eclipse.
Like a big YouTube post.
Well, shake it off. Come on, stop thinking about the Fassbender and focus on Kevin. What has he been in recently? Oh, Judith Knowles, in the last 6 weeks, you and I have watched pretty much the entire Kevin Bacon back catalogue, including the shit ones.
Only the shit
all
ones.
in preparation for the biggest day of my life. And then the prick doesn't even show up. So don't make her having sat through the fucking Woodsman all for nothing.
You're kidding, he did not show up.
No, he fucking didn't.
What, so what did you...
One night, one bloody night. That's all I needed from him. We threw this great big gala event to launch the campaign. The first campaign I ever took the lead on, by the way. 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon, the ultimate viral marketing paradigm. I mean, even the agent didn't know what happened. Apparently he landed in London okay, checked into his hotel, and then, poof, he vanishes. Gone up in smoke, just like my fucking career.
And no one's seen him since?
Not that I know of. I stopped caring about his face around 11 PM in the 3rd bottle of wine. Until he got me playing this sobbing game.
You got yourself playing this game. And look, if he's really missing, wouldn't it be like news?
Maybe. Probably already is. I don't know. I only got out of bed to keep you company. And by the way, the pub is the last place I want to be at the moment, especially this shithole.
Stop being rude about my favourite pub.
Stop pretending it's your favourite.
Oh, you're such a snob. I love this place.
Alright. Well, tell me about the guy we're meeting then. Anyway, is he good enough for this paradise?
Shut up. And it's guys plural, anyway.
Plural? I didn't know you had it in you.
Look, it's just a couple of guys I met in the cafe this morning while escaping your snoring. And hey, you might recognise one of them. It's that guy who sings on the high street.
The one with the wig and the backing track.
No, he's like 50.
Just
No.
your type.
Fuck off. No, this guy actually plays in the mornings when you're usually sleeping off the night before, so I guess you've missed it. Anyway, it's him and his friend, and they should be here at what, about 8?
Well, it's 8:10 now. Oh, bad start, Jude. Can't trust someone who arrives late to a date.
It's not a date. It's just a pre-arranged chance encounter.
Bloody hellfire. You've got it bad for someone you don't even know.
Fuck off.
Seriously, Jude, you normally run a mile at a sniff of a pre-arranged chance encounter.
I will admit to being intrigued. Nothing more than that. meeting with someone who may or may not be interesting, so keep your insights to yourself when they arrive, yeah?
Oh yeah, you're intrigued but nothing else. Come on, let's get a drink before the landlord sort of gets in.
White wine?
Yeah, okay, just a small one.
No, shut up and come to the pub. No, I'm here already. Because we said 8 and it's 10 past. No one's forcing you. Good. What's your name? So, Katie Greenswood!
Liam Knight!
Oh my God, how are you?
You're not too bad, you?
Oh, good now. I can't believe it. What are you up to these days?
Selling my soul, advertising. How about you?
Well, the same. Insurance. Katie Greenswood! I don't think I've seen you since...
Not since school, no. Hey, do you still see Ed Johnston?
Well,
I mean, I haven't seen him since, well, no, not since school either again.
Hi.
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 Oh, hi.
Hi.
Hi!
Hi.
I'm sorry, I need to get this. Back a minute. Ed?
All right, you money-grabbing fuck. I can't go your premium bullshit. Fosters or nothing.
No, we're good, thanks.
Sure.
No. Ed.
All right. Roll shitties. Takes that bloody slave away.
How do you guys all meet to?
Well, yeah. What?
I was at school with them both. Ed, Liam and Ed, right? We were in class together. Since I was 16. Hey, which one was it that you were in?
Was he not back yet?
No, he's still there.
So I'm Ed.
Katie.
Nice to meet you.
Shall we, sit down?
Yeah, sure.
So, I hear you were at school together.
Yeah. Well, we grew up together. Met when we were, 5, 6, and then when he said he was moving to London, I thought, fuck it, move too. How about you two?
We met at uni, so formative years for you two, I suppose. I'm a bit jealous of you both. I don't really keep in touch with anyone from school. I bet you'd hardly recognise me these days. So, Ed, I hear you play on the high street.
Oh yeah, what do you think?
Oh, sorry. I mean, I hear you play, not I hear you play.
I hear you play, Ed. Yeah, I particularly enjoyed that one that you wrote about the girl with the brown eyes.
Oh, God. Oh, you heard that, did you? Lowest ever my life, and it's as public as it could possibly be.
What happened?
You know those moments when the force of the humiliation just makes me want to curl up into a ball, scream into a pillow? That is what happened.
Come on, it wasn't that bad. I mean, everyone that I know heard it, thought it was hilarious.
Yeah, but everyone you know heard it.
No, everyone I
And they thought it was hilarious. Not because it was actually hilarious, you understand, but because it involved the abject humiliation of a complete stranger blindly singing away, singing a song he was really fucking proud of, actually. Because of the way his brain worked, he heard it when he was going to sleep at that night. No one thinks, actually, that's pretty fucking impressive, actually. His brain heard the song, decoded the finger-picking and the melody and the lyrics and all of that, fed it back to him without a notice. No, instead, they hear the guy pretending he wrote Brown-Eyed Girl.
At least you didn't have an STD.
Excuse me?
What?
A guy I went to school with somehow got herpes. Poor guy. I tried to tell him it wasn't that bad, but he wouldn't listen. Then one of the biggest pricks in school found out and told everyone.
Oh, bloody hell.
No, tell me about it. People called him a herpedo behind his back. Until a new teacher joined the school. I thought they were calling him pedo, and then it got so much worse. It all got straightened out eventually, of course, but the poor guy was herpedo for at least a year.
I I think it was closer to 2 actually. And I have apologized and apologized, but he will not let it go. You've been ruining the thing between you two, Katie. Well, thanks, Ed. Mine. Hey, Foster's.
What? What?
It's okay, mate. I'll drink it.
What?
What?
The fuck are you talking about?
What the fuck are you talking about?
Why are you talking like you're responsible for this poor guy's misfortune?
Ed, I don't understand.
I don't understand why you're talking like you know this poor guy. Was it payback, guilt for all the horse shit you pulled with me?
Oh, hell's bells, Ed.
What do you mean you ruined things between us? You have ruined a lot of things, maybe. You're ahead of yourself on this one. We've only just bloody met.
Sorry about this, Katie. You should know that I started all those rumours because I was young and idiotic. It was a joke. Ed never had herpes.
Was that you know?
Believe me, I know.
No, really?
No. You tell me. Our Ed is an oversharer.
What the fuck? Why the fuck are you talking to her like she's Katie fucking Greensworth?
Ed? Because she is Katie.
No, she's not. Katie had red hair.
Katie was also 16 and prone to dyeing her hair stupid colours.
Fuck!
Well said.
Thank you. So I was sorry about what I said. Sorry about that. He has fucked me already. I just didn't know about it.
Well, it's kind of is.
Couldn't you have told me? It was very fucking clear. I hadn't recognised that. And I was going to embarrass myself in front of her sooner or later.
It's fine, honestly.
I was on the phone, mate. I was telling my sister all about you and that stupid Kevin Bacon story.
What Kevin Bacon story?
Ed is convinced that Kevin Bacon is tied up and naked in his cupboard after a night of drunken abandonment.
Don't make it sound like I seduced the guy. Look, I'm not sure why he's in there or whether he is actually in there, but I am sure it's platonic. just have this feeling.
Kevin Bacon is in your cupboard.
Yeah. Tied up and naked.
Naked bacon. Jesus. And is he?
No.
He's not.
Well, he is in London and he is missing.
Hey, now, come on, let's not change the subject. We were talking about me.
We're always talking about you. Come and have a drink with some nice people, so just sit there quietly and enjoy yourself.
But
She's let me tell you, it's just fine. Alright? It's funny, in fact. Come on. Let's have a drink and laugh about it.
you come along and you outed me. You even told her that I thought there was something to ruin between us back then. Now it's out there. We are not normal people chatting in a pub anymore.
We'll start with Rick.
Because now there's this barrier in the way. She thinks I'm on the prowl and now I have to be aware of what I say.
You're never aware of
What I say! So she relaxes, so she knows I don't have an agenda, we can talk properly. Let alone talking to Judy here, who now I have to be extra cautious with in case she thinks that I'm on her now that she's off limits. Well, actually...
You're shouting again. Just...
So all this means that I end up coming off as cold and disinterested or just plain mental. Ailey's thinking that I'm weird and you're charming. You get the girl and I go home to Schrodinger's fucking Kevin Bacon. And it was fucking bullshit!
Right. To start with, Ed, I was one of the two of us, so of course I knew there was something to ruin. Liam didn't ruin it, you did! Yes, I thought the herpes thing was real, but I didn't care. I was supportive. I made fun. I told the herpes story to see if I could get a reaction.
Which, in fairness, you did.
I'm sorry about that. Not very fair. And I honestly didn't mean to get you all riled up and upset. What I didn't know was quite how much you were overthinking the whole thing. I suppose that does make a lot of sense now I look back. So how about this? Pressure's off. The cat is not out of the bag.
Or box, if we're going to get quantum about
Stop
it.
hunting.
We started with the shrinking stuff.
Look, Ed, we don't know about any agenda that may or may not be going on here. From either of you, from either of us. It's just a prearranged chance encounter between old friends. We're just some people having a drink in a pub on a Saturday evening. Can we do that much for old time's sake?
Yeah, come on, Ed.
Fine, sure. Yeah, and you're right. Sorry I overreacted. And it is good to see you again.